What's up guys, I'm FC7 and welcome to the Stoke City Liverpool match reaction video. And also I will talk about a lot of topics: Brandon Rodgers, the future of Liverpool Football Club, what's wrong with the whole system, the transfer committee. So this might be a long video, but if you appreciate me uploading this, make sure to leave a like. I apologize that this video didn't go up yesterday. I was at my best friend's wedding and I just had no opportunity to make a video about this. I couldn't watch the game and I couldn't miss the wedding as well, because we have been friends since high school for like 15 years now. So I hope you understand that I didn't upload the match reaction video on the day Liverpool played Stoke City. And first of all, I have to say a massive respect for Steven Gerrard, the biggest legend at Liverpool, the best player ever to play for Liverpool Football Club. And what a disgraceful performance. First of all, if you are watching at home and there are some parents around, make sure to plug your headphones in. Just a warning, because there might be some swearing in this video. I mean, my instant reaction when I saw the result was like, what the fuck, Liverpool? What have you done on the one of the most important games of the season in terms of getting Steven Gerrard what he deserves, a victory on his farewell, or at least to compete and show some fight. I mean, what on earth are the players doing, man? And I'm blaming Rodgers for this as well, because since we have gone out of the FA Cup, since we lost the semi-final to Aston Villa, he failed to motivate the players. We have won only one game since then. We got thrashed by Crystal Palace at Anfield, and we got absolutely raped and slaughtered by Stoke City on the last day of the season. And Stoke City are a decent team, but they shouldn't beat Liverpool by such a margin. Just so you know what a heavy defeat this was. Liverpool, in the club's 125-year history, there have been only 11 games where Liverpool lost by a bigger margin than this, and it was 1963 the last time Liverpool suffered a heavier defeat than this, where we lost 7-2 to Tottenham. And at 1963, I mean, what? How? Why? I mean, 5-0 at half time. Are you fucking kidding me? 23 minutes and we conceded 5 goals. I watched the highlights. Absolutely disgraceful defending. Yes, Stoke City scored 2 absolutely worldies, but the rest were schoolboy errors and no protection from midfield. Emre Can is not the right back. And first of all, let me just go through the issues. So first of all, we started the season terribly. We have gone out of the Champions League group stage. Yes, we signed badly. Balotelli, Lambert, Borini, they were just not cutting it. But Rodgers knew this in the summer. The transfer committee knew this in the summer, that Suarez will be sold. Sturridge is injury prone, and we signed Balotelli to replace Suarez. Are you fucking kidding me? That's just absolutely disgraceful. How we spent 117 million pounds and we have gone backwards by miles. I mean, last season we scored 101 goals and this season we scored 52. And that's just basically, yeah, we removed Suarez, 31 goals, Sturridge, 21 goals, and that's it. No, I mean, oh my goodness. So why on earth did we move back from the 3-4-1-2 formation, 3-4-2-1 formation, which after Rodgers changed the formation from January until March, we have been absolutely flying. We went on a 13-game unbeaten run. We kept 6 clean sheets away from home, and now, of course, we conceded 9 goals in the last 2 away games. And then we lost the FA Cup semi-final, and Rodgers went back to the 4-2-3-1 formation. Why? What the fuck, man? And Emre Can, he has been struggling since that FA Cup semi-final. He's not a right back. He can't play centre back in a 2. He only played there because we had Lovren, who was absolutely terrible signing. 20 million pounds is just disgraceful. And I could go on about the signings, but my point is, Rodgers had a reputation before this season that he could rectify some of his mistakes and he could learn from his mistakes and improve as the manager. But this season, I'm not convinced he has done that, because I mean, Rodgers turned it around with a great tactical change, and then we went back to the formation, which we didn't work in the first part of the season. Why? That's Rodgers need to answer these questions to the owners, and also. Yes, we aren't, you know, the biggest spenders in the Premier League, but still to spend 117 million pounds and not sign a prolific striker who fits the Liverpool style is just foolish. Yes, a lot of the criticism aimed at Rodgers, I think, is a little bit over the top. Some of the Liverpool fans are saying that Rodgers is the worst manager ever to manage Liverpool. I mean, have you forgotten Roy Hodgson? Just don't get me started on him. Rodgers is not the worst manager. He's a decent manager. He has been let down by the transfer committee. He has been let down by his own players as well. But he has his mistakes. The problem is I can only see one manager realistically interested in the Liverpool job who could improve us, and that is Jurgen Klopp. So if FSG can bring in Jurgen Klopp, my verdict is then we can't let that opportunity pass, especially after this whole season, but especially after the last 2 months, where you see the team just going downhill, going in decline. After our great run, we lost to Man United at home, we lost to Arsenal, and the players just gave up, and that's just not acceptable at a club like Liverpool FC. That's just not fucking acceptable, man. And Rodgers failed to motivate them. He lost the dressing room, in my opinion, which is just terrible. And not everyone is pulling in the same direction. So if we can bring in Klopp, then I say sack Rodgers and bring Klopp in. But if we can't bring Klopp in, maybe Frank de Boer, who manages Ajax, maybe he would be the only other manager who I could say would maybe improve us and would maybe attract better players. The big reason why I'm saying try to get Klopp by any means necessary is that Klopp is a big name manager. He won 2 Bundesliga titles, and he could attract players that Rodgers just cannot. No matter how much money Liverpool have in the summer, we just can't attract the big players. Rafa Benitez could attract big players because he was a big name manager and he won the Champions League with Liverpool. He won La Liga titles. Rodgers has won absolutely nothing apart from a playoff final, and I think that hinders not only Rodgers himself, but hinders Liverpool's transfers basically. And yeah, also, why did that team give up after the FA Cup semi-final? We just won 1 game. There was a big motivation here to end the season on a high, go into the summer optimistically, and also to say farewell to the biggest and best player Liverpool has ever had, Steven Gerrard. And it's just not good enough. It's just not acceptable. And there is no guarantee that the next season won't follow the same pattern. Even if Rodgers brings in some brilliant players, which I can't see, we can't rely on young talent anymore. That experiment, that model by FSG failed miserably. This season is the proof for that. You can't only sign young players with potential. You need ready-made players who can contribute straight away, who can score goals, who can push you into the Champions League races. This was such a big opportunity missed for Liverpool, because Man United had some wobbles this season, and if we had just one decent fit striker, I'm pretty sure that we would have made the Champions League, or at least would have run Man United very, very close. And it's just such a big missed opportunity, because next season Champions League money is double what it was this season, even if you reach the group stage. So I could go on about this for a long time, but the thing is, the whole structure at Liverpool FC needs to be looked at. The transfer committee needs to be made more accountable for the signings. Who makes the signings? It's not clear. There is no transparency at Liverpool, and that is just not acceptable as well. And also, if we can bring in Klopp, he would love to manage Liverpool. I'm pretty sure of that. We played Dortmund in pre-season, and he was just standing around Anfield like a little kid at Christmas. I remember his face. He touched the "This is Anfield" sign. Oh man, I would love to see Klopp. He's such a character and a great manager. So let me know what do you think about this in the comments below, and leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Goodbye.